and I'm a sophomore at CDM High School. Science Scoop is a nonprofit organization created to help inspire students like you to fall in love with science. Today we're doing our first ever online virtual workshop to keep you guys engaged and interested in science.
My name is Isabel and I'm a sophomore at Sage Hill School. Lexi and I went to Harvard A together in middle school and decided to create Science Scoop the summer before our freshman year. We are so excited that you guys are joining us for our first ever virtual workshop. Before we get started, Lexi and I both heavily encourage you guys to take our quiz. Now, this isn't really just a quiz, it's a survey so you can see what you're interested in. And in order to do this, follow us on Instagram at science.scoop, then click the link in our bio, and then take the quiz.
We split up science into 5 different categories: animals, chemistry, medicine, nature, and technology. Today our experiment falls into the chemistry category. Let's get started with the Pharaoh snake experiment.
Here's what we're going to do today. First, we are going to learn about chemical reactions and why they're important. Next, we're going to complete the Pharaoh snake experiment, and after that, you guys are going to get the scoop about homemade ice cream. Whether it's a 4th of July fireworks show, baking chocolate chip cookies with your grandma, or starting a car engine, chemical reactions are all around us. Now, what is a chemical reaction? Pretty much, a chemical reaction is when the small parts that make up the big thing rearrange to create something else, and we can see this change through what happens when they combine or break apart. This baking soda and vinegar combination is one of the most basic chemical reactions. Here, we see that a chemical reaction has occurred because of the fizzing of the bubbles.
For this experiment, we need a bowl of sand, a lighter, baking soda, powdered sugar, and lighter fluid. And we're going to mix 4 parts of powdered sugar with 1 part baking soda. So now that we've mixed our 4 parts powdered sugar and 1 part baking soda, we added some lighter fluid to make the experiment work a little faster. So now we're just going to make 3 piles.
In this experiment, 2 decomposition and 1 combustion reaction occur. The baking soda and the sugar decompose into carbon dioxide and water vapor, and the sugar combusts to release carbon dioxide gas. We hope you enjoy this experiment. Here's Lexi bringing all of this to life. There are 5 types of chemical reactions, but today we're only going to focus on 2 of them. Imagine this. You're hungry one morning and you want to make scrambled eggs. So you go downstairs, you take the egg, and you crack it on the bowl. Now you're left with 2 things, the egg and the yolk. You just completed a decomposition reaction. Now I know decomposition sounds like a big word, but all it means is that you're taking one thing and you're splitting it up into 2, like that. So you have one thing and you break it up into 2. Now, going along with this, there's another type of decomposition reaction that we think it's important for you to know, and that's called thermal decomposition. And all this means is that things break down into 2 parts when there's fire or heat applied to them. Now that we're playing with fire, let's talk about combustion. These chemical reactions almost always give off heat. If you've ever accidentally touched the flame of a candle or put your hands by the fire, you felt the effects of a combustion reaction. In combustion reactions, oxygen, which we breathe in, and carbon dioxide, which we breathe out, are effects of this reaction.
Normally we finish our workshops off with homemade ice cream in a bag, but today we're going to be making a separate video so you guys can follow along and make homemade ice cream with us.
Thank you so much for watching our first ever virtual workshop. Please follow us on Instagram, go to our website, or if you have anything that you want featured in the next video, email us at sciencescoop with an extra P at gmail.com. Thanks!